Yo, 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 yo. You already know what's going on. You already know who it is. What it ain't, what it was, isn't. It's your boy, David Reckless. It's been a long time, y'all. You know, about a year now. Ain't that right, Mahdi? I don't know if Mahdi's going to talk this episode. He was a little upset with me.
Almost a year and a half.
Yeah, it has been almost a year and a half. And you might be hearing somebody else right there talking. That is Drippy Moe in the building.
Yes, sir. Got to be in the house.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Straight Spitters podcast. Today's kind of a special episode. You feel me? So we're bringing a repeat guest. You feel me? It's the first time we're doing that too. So you're the first guest we had so far to been back twice.
Yes,
so
sir.
hopefully we can get you on here one more time. And I just want to say this is episode 10. Yo, you feel me? We made it to episode 10. Come on, let's clap it up. Let's clap it up. Yeah. Straight spitters. All right, yo. So introduce yourself, guest. Who are you? What do you do?
Yeah, so I go by the name Mo, but my real name is Mahmoud. Other than that, I'm an entrepreneur, at least striving entrepreneur, trying to get where I need to go. Today we should be talking about financing and real estate in the process of, going forward when you don't have a lot, when you don't have a lot of confidence in yourself. But it's the whole process about keep moving forward, man,
Yeah, we're gonna touch base into some of those. So you feel me? But what's up, man? How you been? It's been almost a year and a half now.
Yeah, it's been almost a year and a half. Well, yeah,
All right,
yeah.
yeah.
By August, actually, it is August because I think we did it in February last year.
Yeah, I have to look.
Yeah, I think it was February, but
I would have to check on.
yeah, it might be a little bit later. But yeah, other than that, man, sticking on my focus. I'm working on a couple side hustles, trying to focus on those.
We're gonna get into that too, then.
I'm not in the best shoes, but as long as you got a good mindset going on for yourself, you can really put yourself in a whole different situation you wouldn't even know. So it's all about, focusing on yourself, trying to be better than yourself from yesterday. That's what it's all about. You can't really focus on other people, even family. Sometimes your family might be your biggest setback. So other than that,
dropping gems already.
Other than that, man, it's all about you. We're all living in our own world.
Dropping gems already. That's a
100.
Don DeMarco, bro. We still don't have a soundboard. It's been a year and we still haven't gotten. It's been exactly a year. I'm sorry. It's been a year. I had to look it up. That was gonna annoy me if I didn't get that.
No, you cool. Like the Fresh and Fit podcast, they be having the.
Oh yeah, bro. We do need to
the
get a
sounds,
soundboard.
that'd be cloud, dog.
We're gonna get there. You feel me?
Yeah, but other than that, man, what you and Mahdi been up to, bro?
Bro, I'm gonna let Mahdi. You gonna get on this?
What's going on, y'all? Mahdi Lock.
Nah. You better come back on the
feel
mic
me?
hard, stronger than that. What are you doing, bro? What you doing, yo?
You feel me?
It's been a
bro.
year, bro.
It's been a year, man. You right, but like in that year, man, I have to say, like, it's just, the growth has been immense. Like, I feel like a completely different being. You feel me?
Who is this new introspective Mahdi? I mean, you've always been introspective, but it's like a deeper level. What's up, man? What's going on? Talk to your boy, bro.
So yeah, man, there's been like a series of like highs and lows. You feel me? But hey, don't forget your point though, because you was making a point, Drippy Moe. All right.
Yes, sir, my dog.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna touch briefly on what's
Mhm.
been going on. But like, yeah, man, there's been lots of ebbs and flows. You feel me? And I gotta say I'm grateful for each. And I feel like my biggest takeaway from this past year that's really been resonating with me is like, you continuously be in a state of gratitude. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you're going on, like even if it's rough, like I still thank God anyway. And it's just like whenever I'm in that state and I ask for something, I get it.
Exactly.
You feel me? And yeah, bro, that's what I've been rocking with. That's really just been like my cornerstone at this particular time. You feel me? So yeah, man. What was you saying, broski?
Oh, I thought you were talking to my dog right here. But
Yeah.
other than that, it's really about elevating yourself, man. Like people around you, maybe I know you and my dog right here, you know, Reckless, you've been friends for a minute, and especially to have a good dog around you, a good friend, a friend that you look at as a brother, not as a friend you look at as some stranger you only see once every 4 months. You know, when you got that around you, man, you got one dog by you, you can really build anything. A lot of people go through stuff alone. To be honest, maybe being alone could be your setback. You know, family, friends, the wrong type of friends around you, you know, could really set you back. And
To an extent, yeah, man. Like, at least for me, in my particular perspective, like, I feel like in all instances, being alone it could be potentially detrimental.
yeah,
But like, I mean, we're naturally social beings. Like, you gotta be social, and
exactly.
but like, I feel like you also need to isolate to elevate as
No,
well.
like
You
I
feel
don't
me?
disagree on being alone. But I'm saying like, of course you got to be alone, you know, because all you, at the end of the night you sleep alone. You're gonna die alone,
Yep.
you know. So
True.
you always got to worry about yourself. But like I said, you got to with this. This is a world full of connections. We're living 8.3 billion people now. So like, think
Okay,
about how many
crazy.
people that is. Think about how many connections that is. How much money is to be made, you know, and all that type of stuff. Once you think on it like that, maybe being alone, like, you know, is the only thing that is setting you back, because
True.
you know it's based on connections too. And that's one thing I realized from me doing my thing and doing different things too, is, you know, if I really had someone to tell me, you know, I'm only 22 at this moment, but say someone when I was 16 years old told me, yo, you should get in some Bitcoin, in 3 years this shit's gonna pop off. You know, on top of that, maybe I invested $10,000. You know, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But I wish I had a mentor to tell me that,
Man.
because it's all based on connections, and no one really told me that. You know what I'm saying? But
Both.
it could have changed the whole world. I could have bought my parents a house in that time frame. I could have been on top copping Lambos. You know.
Yo.
You know, but
For real.
you know, so it just really depends on, you know, getting out of mindset that you're looking at this world, because to be honest, you really don't know what can happen tomorrow and today. Well, different people, you know, different connections, different relationships with different women. You know, you get all that type of stuff, and it just really depends on exploring and trying to change. You know, and that's another thing I realize is I am trying to change at least every day. So I look at myself as yesterday. I'm like, okay, I made 3 mistakes. What can I do today? Maybe make only 1 mistake, because, you know, I'm not going to be perfect, obviously. Right. Limit down your mistakes. Limit down what you're doing. You know, limit down even expressing yourself to other people, because people don't really care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a type of focusing on yourself and developing your mindset.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and even with me, I look back, I'm like, yo, you know what? Maybe I do need to read too, books. And that's one thing I really messed with. Like, I had trouble with my whole life. But I'm like, you know what? Maybe that's the only thing that will put me on top of the game. I'll gain some knowledge since I don't have a mentor.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe books is my mentor, you know, and that type of thing.
Wow.
That's actually pretty good, man. So basically, to, you know, sum that up, it's saying that sometimes you need to take a moment to be alone, to have a moment to grow, and with, you know, personal growth, self-development, and then build that network, you know, on a high level, on a professional level, on a social level. Is what I'm hearing, what you're saying is
Exactly.
That's how I'm interpreting it.
Yeah.
Is that safe to say that's what's happening?
Yeah. So like, I'm saying you need to be alone, but you can't be alone. Like, you're not gonna make it alone, if that
You
makes
still
sense.
need your
Right.
team.
You still need a team.
But sometimes you need to
Major.
take a moment for
And
peace
I'm
to
actually-
organize your thoughts.
Yeah, and another end on that end, I'm not gonna say you can't make it alone, because obviously you can, but you're for sure it's not gonna feel right.
And
you know?
it's gonna take way longer.
It's gonna take way longer. You're gonna be lonely. You're gonna have that big ass mansion to yourself, and
Right.
you're gonna go in that 8-bedroom house and have no kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, with me, I want to have a family the next 3 years, man. I'm trying to have.
Dang.
Like,
you
if
trying
I
to
have-
get started early.
If I do have money, I'm trying to build my legacy, dog. Build a lot of kids.
My
you know?
man's talking generational wealth.
Generational
yo.
wealth, and that's
Give
what
it
it's
up
all
for him,
about.
bro. Let's
My dog.
give it up, man.
You
Give it
know,
up, man.
and that's aside from, like, obviously I'm gonna help my family first, but that's all part of being a man. It's-
True.
No one cares about our problems. You know, you gotta face reality sometimes. It's not fair.
Most times.
You know.
Yeah,
Actually, at all times. Yeah.
But
that's how we gotta
it
live.
sucks.
exactly,
Literally.
reality ain't fair. The rich are eating the poor right now. You know, and we're seeing it in real life, and it's really it's a matter of either adapting what's around you, or you're gonna get stuck in the chain in the past.
All right, so what do you mean by like the rich is eating the poor? Like break that down.
Dog,
for
you
me.
don't look around you. What is happening, especially in this area, Grove City? Development. You know what I'm saying? They're all they're building a whole that Pinnacle. They've been building that, and now they're adding more houses near the smoke shop down here. They're building. They built just a bunch of houses within 6 months, 8 months. Who do you think is building that? You think?
So you think that's
Like,
considered eating the poor?
I would consider that like growth. Like it's showing.
All right,
growth
so
in
I feel like
economy.
gentrification is real and it's happening right now, but at the same time, like I personally believe that being poor is a mindset.
It really
I
is.
feel like if you broke for real, like bro, that's your fault.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
and
Proper
100%.
money management.
Like but at the same time, like we're in the age of information right now.
Yeah.
You also have to understand that you have a supercomputer in your pocket and in the palm of your hand.
Oh yeah, no, exactly.
There's no reason why you should not be able to access the knowledge you need to gain financial literacy. Like there's no excuse. So like
Y'all hear that?
I'm not trying to shit on your comment. I'm just like I just wanted to have you look at it from a different perspective. I believe being rich is something that we're adherent to. We just have to literally go and get it. You know what I'm saying? Like this is ours.
No, 100%, and that's another end too, cause I'm big on that theory too. You know, growing up, you know, my parents didn't have money, and everything I have going on for myself is from myself too. So on that end, 100%, poor is a mindset, and you know what I'm saying, rich and poor and all that type of stuff, cause you can be rich and still be poor, you know, and that's another big factor why I brought that up, because you make a big point, you know. But on that end. Why I'm saying they're eating the poor, because they're giving us less opportunities. You look at all these management companies. They're building apartments. What do you think that's doing for our mindset? Making you live right next to someone. I'm a big person on, you know, trying to buy some land, trying to build.
I'm trying to follow you here.
You know, okay, so.
No, go ahead.
It's another theory, but it's my theory on they're eating the poor, because they're changing all our mindsets, putting us in apartments and all this type of stuff.
But how can someone change your mind?
But that's what I'm saying. How can I explain it? Okay, the people that are moving in that, you know.
Yeah.
And for the same type of monthly payments, you can go get some land 3 miles out. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
On that end, which they're making money, but I'm saying that the mindset they're putting people in, even from, you know, you look at all these old apartments, they keep building apartments. They're building houses too, but they're building more apartments than houses.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, I feel like on a business standpoint, if I own some land, I would want to pack it out as much as possible. So in regards to business, I feel like it makes sense. Why would I build a house here just for one family to move in and I collect this much a month versus I can collect this much a month by building a slightly bigger building and putting 4 to 6 units in it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I just like logistically and financially, it makes more sense for me. You know what I'm saying? But like, I do understand the mindset that, you know, you believe that people are being conditioned or indoctrined to, you know, be set into. But at the same time, like, bro, like, how am I going to change your mind? You know what I'm saying? It's your mind. Like, you have to choose whether or not it's changed. You have to give me that power.
Exactly, but
you feel me?
That's why I'm saying, like, they're eating, you know, they're eating the poor because our mindsets. You look at outside, how, you know, most of these people's mindsets are really messed up, especially people at my age. You know, I don't know about people your age because, you know, I'm not. You know,
oh, man, they just as bad.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, to be
God.
honest, you know, like, I'd probably say 85%, if not more, are just, like, to be honest, they're going to school to impress their parents. They're not even going to school for themselves.
Because they like it, yeah.
They're going in debt for the rest of their lives. They're going to end up, you know, going in more debt right after college. Yeah. Half of them are on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Half of them are drinking every weekend, every day, to be honest, partying. You know, and if you're a person trying to strive for greatness and being an entrepreneur, it's really easy at a young age. You know, even you guys are, you know, beginning 30s.
30s, yeah.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Even at then, that's still early. You know what I'm saying? Because people, your mindset, it's not really hard. It's, to be honest, you don't have a lot of people challenging you because not a lot of people are doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you're really on your own purpose, but they have, you know, the way this economy is set up, and I don't know why other countries are trying to copy the West now, you know, trying to copy the U.S., but the mindset of the American people, we're just spenders, and we're literally just giving. What happened when the stimulus checks?
Those were our taxes.
No, but I'm saying, why you think they gave out the stimulus checks to help the economy? They knew the stimulus checks was gonna go back in their pockets. Why? Because people want to go on Amazon, buy a weird package for no damn reason.
Yeah.
People were buying dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And what I did, I invested my stimulus check. And that's actually what helped me to get where I need to go. You know? But they really put a lot of people in the U.S. with their minds and all that. They conditioned them to stay at a level of that poor. And it goes back to that point that you made, poor as a mindset. They stick with that mindset. Why do you think people go to school and all this type of stuff? It's all a chain of events that they have planned out from many centuries ago.
Since you were born.
Yeah.
Are you saying it's all a psyops?
It's.
Hold on. Let me just follow me right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just making this quick point. Just follow me. So I like what you said I agree with you because we are, we do want to tell people, about business from what we've experienced. You feel me? Life experience. And I do agree with you, Mahdi, about the on the economic front. It is more lucrative if you have land to build. To build a apartment complex, yes, to rent out that land, so you can recoup and profits from it. But I also agree with you too, Drippy Moe. And the reason why I say I agree with you as well too, because during the pandemic, I was just talking about this with somebody else. Follow me here real quick. Airbnb, what happens is, it's a two-part process. You feel me? I don't know. I can't go into super details, but I'm just giving you from the general basis of knowledge. What I know is Airbnb does have its own actual properties that it leases out through the website as well. But then also they have property owners as well too, who can list their properties on, et cetera, et cetera. And so Airbnb, like the corporates, they have to let go of some of its properties just so they didn't go bankrupt. And now the reason why I say that is because there's I keep forgetting the second company, but if you look into BlackRock during the pandemic, BlackRock, it owns 13%. It owns 13% of shares in all major
they have $10 trillion in assets.
Yes.
Just think about $10 trillion. We're not talking about
that's
billion.
Globally.
Bro, that's like
$10 trillion assets under management, bro.
That's like, wait, 11
under
zeros?
asset management. So the reason why I say that is because
zeros?
BlackRock bought a majority of those people, of those houses out. They purchased them. And now it's ending up happening. So they're pricing people out of the market. So, which is why I said, follow me here. This is where one of the concepts of Mo is getting to is the rich are eating the poor. So they're pricing people out of the housing market, making it and plus the inflation was going on right now as well too. And so I also believe they're trying to get us to why do you think they're trying to get us to get to a digital currency so we can have little, want nothing. And so that's why I can kind of get where his concept is.
It's just been heading in that direction.
They want us to, they're kind of indoctrinating us to be in these little boxes. So, I mean,
but to me, that doesn't sound like they're eating the poor. It sounds like they're driving them out. So what they're doing is they're buying property, they're buying people out, and then they're maybe fixing it up and then raising the rate. That's going to cause people that can't afford it to go to the outskirts. I believe that there's a gap being driven further and further apart between the rich and the poor, but I don't believe that the rich is eating the poor. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if anything, it's gonna get to the point where the poor is eating the rich.
Nah, man, no. To be honest.
No, literally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because look, we're living at a stage in life where, to be honest, it's never really been this bad. You know what I'm saying? As a worldwide, we dealt with Corona, all this type of stuff, and it goes really back to the point of you only gotta focus on yourself. You gotta see what's around you, what's happening. You gotta learn from it.
So what does that mean? Focus on yourself.
You gotta focus on yourself. You see all these management development companies. What do you think I've been trying to do? I've been trying to wholesale. Doing the same concept they're doing, but not using my own cash. You know what I'm saying? So I have these notes right here.
People's money.
Exactly. I have these notes right here. Actually, I was YouTubing for 3 months. I actually taught 2 kids wholesaling. I didn't charge them nothing. But since I was new to this sector, I want to get them in with me and see on how I can actually train people.
Shit, why don't you break that down for me?
Yeah, so actually I have a lot of, to be honest, it's located a lot of notes, and I wrote down a lot of websites. But I'll get into subject 2. So that's actually a big factor I was focusing on
Real quick, shout out to Mahdi for keeping us grounded in logic as well too.
100%.
So we didn't go
Oh
left.
yeah, like
So I just want to acknowledge that. So
No, man.
don't think we're
Exactly.
y'all all make
But we
valid
just-
points. It's just like
We're having a conversation here.
And
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. So, going back on that, seeing the management companies though, I drive past it. I'm like, okay, I see these people. They're making apartments for people that can't really afford big homes. So what can I do to be in those same type of steps? Maybe I don't even need the money. Maybe we're living in a whole different type of world right now where everything's electronic. Maybe I can just talk to a couple people, going on from there. But this is actually a big sector I want to get in on. It's called Subject 2. So say that your house is getting foreclosed, you have land going foreclosed, and all this type of stuff, and people can't really pay the mortgage payments on it. This is one big thing I learned, and he's a big real estate guy. I think forgot his name. His name is I think Jordan something. But other than that, he takes over the house since they're gonna lose the house anyways. He'll cover their debt they owe on their house, and he takes the house from them, negotiates with the seller, if that makes sense. So you're only paying maybe 10 to 15,000. It could be for some big land that will get development on, that type of thing, And I've been trying to do so myself, and actually I've been cold calling, and I'm in talks with like a dude with some land. And it's actually in Canal Winchester. And you look at on that and you're like, okay, I'm living in Grove City, I'm living in Hilliard, whatever it is. And they're already building right here. Maybe I should think a year or two out, I can make some big money, wholesale this contract to a developer. So I've been contacting hedge funds too. So a big thing is you got to use your trade advantage. Why do you think the market has been going up a few years ago? Because all these hedge funds are buying homes. They own I think 30%, 40% of the market right now.
Yes.
wow.
What do you think they're gonna buy? If I'm wholesaling, you think I can talk to a person like me who has $2 million on hand to buy some land? No, I get the contract, negotiate with the seller, wholesale it to a hedge fund that's paid double or triple because they don't care. They're looking on a $20 million development, $50 million development, 100 couldn't go on so forth, And you're looking on that, and I'm thinking of doing the same thing of what that developer is doing, but I'm 20 years behind him. You know what I'm saying? And that's really on. It's about what you look at around you and having that mindset. Okay, I see these people doing this. What can I do to be in the same steps as that? If that makes sense.
Okay.
I look at it as motivation. I look at it like they're eating us out. Like they're eating us, the poor. You know what I'm saying? Because the poor right now, the people who are struggling is struggling the worst right now. You know what I'm saying? We're going, food. My mom cooks steak, goat, steak and all that type of stuff. Bro, she's spending like $2,000 or $3,000 a month just on food. I got a big family, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So you look on that and
Jeez.
And my parents aren't even making money. We're we're still living check to check.
Wow.
But you look on that and you're looking at just for basic food. You're not talking about electric, phone bills, so on and so forth, car bills, you know what I'm saying? Just so on. And it's people are really struggling. If we're making a decent amount of money and we can't even afford to live, how about the people who are making no money? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But what can you do to make that change? You see what's happening around you, and we're living in a city that's, Columbus is one of the fastest growing cities in all of America right now. It's time to make a change, and that's why I've been focusing on a bunch of different side hustles. I just got in the real estate wholesaling about 6 months ago. And another good thing is about it too, I have a real estate agent by my side going through the process with me.
Oh, that's
So
fire.
so she's contacting the hedge funds. I'm contacting hedge funds too. We're both. If you have another person doing double the work, it's gonna be easier to get the process done. And I just spoke to him a couple of days ago, and he didn't wanna have a listing agent on the with him, but he respects me for being young, trying to wholesale his property that he'll get cash for. It's a win-win for each single one involved in the process.
Wow.
And it's you learn on from there. And I can cold call right now. I can call the customer, on that end. Cold calling is easy too. It's having confidence after you're getting so many clicks in your face. You know what I'm saying? And
but you also to a high degree have to know what you're talking about too. You just can't cold call people and not.
No, 100%. And that's why I done months of straight YouTube videos. I done cold calling too to learn from myself and what I can. And that's actually how I looked at myself. I'm like, okay. I looked at myself in the mirror after I made the first cold call. I'm like, yo, that was great. My first cold call ever. I almost got it under contract. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is since I have no knowledge in this industry yet, I didn't execute it. I couldn't get the contract
You
legally.
couldn't close the sale.
I couldn't close a sale, but I got the seller. You know what I'm saying? If I had someone to mentor me at that point, I could have made an easy 30,000, bro, off something that took maybe months to learn, but an hour to execute.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? That goes on so many lessons in life too. You could do years and years of doing, of learning the same exact thing. Obviously not making the same mistakes, Always a mistake.
Right.
A mistake twice is not a mistake.
Yeah, it's that
Doing
pattern.
the same thing is like the definition of insanity.
And exactly.
And if we talk in
expecting a
business
different
terms,
result. Yeah.
Warren Buffett says, I think we mentioned this earlier prior to recording, he will not do business with any corporation or person who hasn't had their business fail 3 times and then became successful, or with a corporation who's, basically failed 3 times, because he's like, after the 3rd time, you should know what your mistakes are.
Mm-hmm.
And now, and
Exactly.
I trust now I can actually see that you'll be successful. Now I can actually confidently put my money in you.
Exactly. And another thing is too, it's, writing down notes to help me so much. And especially with this type of thing too, like I even wrote down like a sentence I would say to customers to make sure I got that on lockdown. Like I put, hi, my name is Mahmoud, and I work with a group of investors looking to buy a property in the Columbus area for all cash. Do you have a house or property you're interested in selling? And I go on from there. It's really about it's about respect, having honesty with the customer. And that's what, another thing why I got into solar too, because it's helping me with my contacting skills for the wholesaling real estate.
Wow.
To be honest, yeah, I enjoy selling solar panels, but I don't enjoy really working. You know what I'm saying? But it's helped me on so many different aspects that, maybe 6 months ago I didn't even know I was gonna end up doing solar panels. But I tried something new, and it's developed me into a new person, new skills, new understanding, new connections. I just spoke to last week a dude that sold $100 million company on the stock market.
Sheesh.
Huge mansion. If I wasn't in solar, maybe I couldn't go to his house. You know what I'm saying? But I'm selling him solar panels, and he gave me like a 2-hour conversation on how to build my sales better. He said, I don't even want solar. To be honest, at this point, I'm just teaching you how to be a better salesman because you're a young man. And I see that. I'm like, okay, people see you trying. It's always great to at least give something a try.
That's
Wow,
actually,
that's
he
beautiful,
gave you some
man.
invaluable advice there. 2 hours, bro. It's like, now think about that. Somebody walks up to you and say, no, I'm not solar. You just keep it pushing. But somebody takes 2 hours out of their day, bro.
And you know
They
why?
give you sauce. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And you know why he respected me? Because I came to him one day, he wasn't home, so and he lives in New Albany, so they got money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
got
But
a break.
I came the next day. I made a 30-minute drive. He's like, you know what? It was a roundabout driveway, huge house. I'm pulling in, and he told me, he was like, man, the fact that you came again just shows that you really want to make the sale. And then we went down. He didn't tell me at that end he didn't want to go solar, but at the end he told me, like, to be honest, I don't want to go solar, but we're going on from here, and I can teach you a little bit. But you see on how something I didn't even know that was in my mind 5 months ago. I never thought I was going to sell solar panels. I actually worked at a smoke shop five months ago from now, and to be honest, I quit, and that was probably one of the best things ever that happened to me.
Wow.
And
Those you actually quit the shop, huh?
Yeah.
and I was working up, man, after that one stop
Quit
tobacco
the
shop,
shop.
I worked at like 6 different smoke shops. So I'm talking about I went through money, failures. I still have bills myself, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of family members are starting to lose hope in me, but that's when it all comes together.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you need to go through these trials. You need to go through all these failures. And it's, to be honest, when you think it's bad, it's going to get way worse.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
never going to get way better.
Yeah.
But to be honest, the moment you hit the rock of the bottom, that's when you see all your hard work will pay off, to
the
be honest.
only way you can go is up at that point. You feel me?
And you hear all these people like Steve Harvey, bro, Oprah, they all failed. Bro, Steve Harvey, his accountant, stole like $20 million from him.
Yeah, that
he
was
had to
crazy.
work that shit
Dog,
off.
and he lost everything twice, not
I
once.
read that book. You
Yeah.
read that book?
To be honest, I haven't read a lot of books, but I'm trying to get in that sector. Developing. I'm not gonna say I'm dyslexic, but I'm horrible at reading, and to be honest, that's actually
You're
why
getting better at
I'm getting
reading.
better.
Yeah,
Exactly,
exactly.
And I'm getting better, and that's one thing I learned, and that's why I like to be social. With connections, because it's helping me get my vocabulary vocabulary a lot better.
Yeah, man.
You know, growing up, I had the, talking, my talking skills were a little bit off. So it's, about, getting what you're bad at, doing better.
For sure.
Before.
Like, yeah, I'm really big on verbiage. You feel me? I got a curveball for y'all real quick. So I believe that taking God's name in vain is different from how everyone tends to perceive it. Because I believe that we are God in action. That whenever you say I am is when you call on that God in you. So whenever you say I am terrible at something, you're taking God's name in vain. You know what I'm saying? So when you say I am, it needs to be something that is adding power into your life. I am getting better at reading. I will. Yeah, exactly. Whenever you say I am, it needs to be followed by something that's building you.
And 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you say God damn it, like no, bro, that's not taking God's name in vain.
Exactly. It's changing your vocabulary.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or like what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Change it to like what the what the frick, or just say some other. You know what I'm saying? Just say something else.
Words is spelling, and there's a reason why they call it spelling, right? Because every word you say is a spell casted. You know what I'm saying? Right. You feel me? It's like, bro, like we're casting spells over our lives and we don't even realize it. You feel me? So like, I just want you to be mindful of that, bro. Like, you're young, 100%. Bro, and I wish I had this information at your age.
And to be honest, and I lost everything once before. I'm not gonna say twice because it hasn't happened again. But the build up after me losing everything, to be honest, man, I'm so thankful that happened to me. Because, bro, I learned so many lessons, and it's building me into a man that I would never even think I would, be into. And it just, to be honest, I can see it's putting me ahead of, even my own friends. I don't even like hanging out with my own friends because, man, like, we're going to smoke. We're going to, play FIFA. There's no educating yourself in that. Like, to be honest, I sold my TV 2 months ago.
That's tight.
Like, bro, I literally, I go in my room just to sleep. Like, to be honest,
Yeah.
And,
that's tight.
And I'm trying to get myself back on my feet, and trying to start all these side hustles. I'm still working on stocks. I'm down a little bit, but it's cool. You have moments.
It's a part of the game.
Exactly. But in my opinion, when one of them succeeds, especially when you're working on a couple of side hustles, that's when everything will succeed. Because one will just factor into the next one. One will factor in the next one. If you have a mindset of putting back into your business, putting back into yourself, that's really it's all about. You see all these people going broke and stuff because they wasn't putting the money back in the business. They wasn't putting the money back into themselves. They're going on vacation with their family. They're getting too comfortable. Why you think divorces rates are so high? To be honest, it's the men's fault. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
No, to be honest, it is the men's fault. If you're a really,
I can agree with him, bro.
If you're a really masculine man and you really got your shit right, your girl won't even think about looking at another man. You know what I'm saying? And it's about, and I'm learning that myself too. Like my ex, we broke up.
I learned that too.
My ex, we broke up after 3 years of being together, and she moved on so easy. And I'm like, okay, maybe I was the issue. I was working all the time. I never really took her on dates. Which, to be honest, if I was a girl and a guy, didn't take her on dates, for sure I don't blame her. So maybe I gotta change myself and change my ways and be a better man myself, and not. Go ahead.
Oh, well, what I was gonna say, I was waiting until you finish, but
yeah, no, I'm done.
So one thing I learned is, as a man, I agree with everything you said too, though. But as a man, you have to take 100% accountability for the part that you played into why the relationship failed.
What is your contribution, yo?
So
because women, no one's perfect.
By default, women, they look at a man, is he a provision and provider, and can he and a protector? You feel me? So that's on the inherent base level. You feel me? And that's the one lesson I had to learn myself personally. I ain't gonna get into it on the pod. But yeah, like that, I agree with you. Like that's one less. Like there's a saying that says, you can look at the state of the country. You can judge the state of a country by looking at its women. But and you can judge this, and you can judge the state of the women of that country by the state of the man. And so, and if you look at it, and so a like I'm not gonna lie to you, like it's not until recently where I was like I got really focused and locked in over the last few years, and you know, you feel me. And people who've been following the pod so far, you know, they'll see the growth, but you know what I mean. It's not until now I actually like really been on like I've been on my stuff for a while, but it's now like after years of actually refocusing and rededicating myself, you know, and actually being like it's like, oh, okay, this is what a man is supposed to be, you know. This is, you know.
Exactly. And on that end, though, why do you think you made a change after? Because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like I had like because I was you're right. I was comfortable when I was in being a leader. You feel me? I was in just displaying leadership qualities. You feel me? And there's still things I still struggle with.
And for a man to say his faults too, that takes a lot.
Bro,
for a man to say his faults, yeah, 100%.
And that's one thing I had to learn is take accountability, which I really had to, like, I got to take accountability for the part that I played in.
You know, and on the other hand, in your situation, it's not even about you no more. It's about your kid. You know, it's at the end of the day, it's you got a whole another human being too.
Yeah, like that's why I'm looking. I was like, I'm raising a man. You feel me? Like, and that's what a lot of things. Yeah, he's a boy now. You feel me? But in 18 years. He's gonna be a man. What kind of man did he witness? You feel me, to help build his character? Does that make sense?
100%.
And so,
you know,
and am I gonna be raising him to be, you know, provide provision and protector, and also to be a servant leader, to be somebody who is, you know, wants to protect, you know, and provide for not only for his family but also his community as well. You feel me? And not to be able to also look inward but outward and see where you can contribute to society.
No, 100%. And going on that end too, like I know growing up, you know, through your childhood, it has a big say on who you are as of now too.
Oh, definitely.
You know, and I seen friends, you know, who didn't grow up without a father, you know, but he looked at his father, you know, being in jail and all this type of stuff, and he took that the right way. You know, a lot of people can go down the wrong path with their childhood. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
You know, on his end, to be honest, one of my friends, his name is Tristan. I respect the hell out of him. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Tristan.
Shout out to my dog, you know what I'm saying? Because he always on his feet, and I know he going through shit on a daily level that I can never relate to. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, he doing better than me. You know what I'm saying? And it's seeing that, to be honest, having friends that around you are on the same path, if not better,
right,
that motivate you to be better. And you know, if I have a friend who's, you know, doing drugs all the time, what do you think I'm gonna do when I'm with him?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing, and why I don't really hang out with my homies. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, to be honest, they know what I'm trying to be on. You know, I've been through failures. I've been through a bunch of stuff, and it's time to make a change. And it's,
you feel me? So it's also like, show me your friends, and I'll show you who you are.
Yeah. 100%. And I'm big on that too, because, like, to be honest, your girl is a big impact on your life. You know, the people around you, your family, all that type of stuff. People are setting you back. You know what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to be honest, disappear from them at least. You know, and you going on another level, that may be the best step for you. You know, and to be honest, I know one thing I learned, moving to another state, it has helped me build so much, and that's why I want to move to another state as of right now too. When I moved to California and I came back, I was a whole different person. Wow. But you know what I'm saying, just seeing different aspects, just putting yourself in situations that maybe you'll learn from, that might be shit, that might be great. You know, you never know. And you really just, it's based on different situations, different outcomes. And, you know, especially with me, I have like a thing where I'm limited with my mind. So I'm like, okay, if I do this one thing, I'll have everything in plan and everything in order. But sometimes it goes a different opposite way.
Oh, shit, most times.
You know what I'm saying? Most times, to be honest, you know. And so you got to prepare of like, yo, you will get in some deep shit. This life is not easy and it's not fair. What can you do to be better? You know what I'm saying? And it's having God by your side too. That's a big factor.
Oh, exactly.
Having God 100%. Without God, bro, you know, people are, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get in deep on that because I'm not a big speaker myself. You know, I made some, you know, mistakes myself. But other than that, having God by my side, that has helped me keep moving forward every day.
Okay.
You know, and
for real.
And having my family who are, you know, helping me out, being there for me too. You know, like, yeah, family could be your, you know, downside, but it can also be your upside.
Oh yeah.
Without my mom, man, I would have been messed up, to be honest. You know.
Same.
And especially without my father too. Looking what he's done for the family, you know, and he's a little bit older right now, but seeing what he's done, to be honest, I'm always blessed for that, and I'll always be thankful. Always be thankful for that type of stuff. And you look at people struggling too; they're not really thankful. There's a lot of things that go on with people why they're in bad situations, and to be honest, all the blame is on them. If if people are in bad situations, it's all on them. I have no one else to blame. It goes back to what David was speaking about earlier about taking accountability, being a man. To be honest, that's why you see a lot of men going down the drain, because the masculinity is going far away, bro.
Yeah, man.
Going far away.
It's deeper than rap too,
it's
man.
Deep. Like, there's strip clubs now. There's it's been like that for a minute, but now, what I'm saying, they're making it easy now with OnlyFans, with people. They're making it really easy for men to be down the drain.
You talking about virtual strippers?
Bro, and to be honest, it's
virtual prostitutes.
I spoke to some
I
girls.
was trying to be.
Yeah.
No, bro.
I spoke to some girls talking about some weird stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, talking about how, bro, they got paid $2,000 just to speak to a guy on a camera. Like, that type of thing. Like, and they're not even hoeing around. They're just they're just saying, like, how's your day? You want a steak? Just some BS like that. And I'm like, yo, like, there are weird motherfuckers like that. Like, what the fuck,
E-thoughts.
But other than that, really got to focus on yourself and see what you can do better on yourself. And especially with, like, right now I have 3 side hustles going on. My plan by this time next year is at least have 5, And I'm trying to get in, actually, cell towers too.
Hey, bro, you gonna get paid, dog.
That's what I'm saying. As long as you got something going on, but it's because I actually built a connection through my solar panels with the cell towers. One of my clients, he was telling me, he's like, you're a great salesman, you're a great communicator. You can think about, if you're making a couple $1,000 per deal on solar panels, and you use that talent somewhere else, dog, you'd be making 250 racks on one cell tower sale. You know what I'm saying? And he's telling me a whole different story I'd never been introduced to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still new to that, and I'm like, okay, if I have a connection right here, I'll use it to my advantage. This is my chance to either throw in the garbage and never speak about it, or use it to my advantage and build from it and grow from it. Maybe won't even get in that sector, but maybe that sector will help me get in another sector. That's something I would never even thought of. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a guy ran a construction company that is my coworker, and he's like, you know what? I'm making money here. Start a construction company, man. I'll put you on. Like, it really can. Life can really change in a split second. It's really on where you put yourself and build the connections. To be honest, I always recommend bouncing out, making a change. Because that's literally how you grow. Bouncing out and making a change.
Yo, you got to try some shit, man. Like, that's, like, the bottom line for real. Like, I keep seeing, especially, like, in young people, like, so I'm the guy at the party or the gathering or whatever event. And I always ask a loaded question. Yo, why are you here? Like, wait, at this event? And I'm like, nah, like, when it's planning. Like, what is your purpose?
Exactly. What is your purpose, man?
You know what I'm saying?
That's really those are small words, but it's really, loaded. Really big meaning.
Yeah, exactly.
A man needs to be on his purpose,
I
bro.
Can't, and I more often than not, like, people are like, I don't know.
Exactly.
Bro, that's crazy. Like, bro,
crazy.
I've been drinking. Like, why you gonna ask me something like that? Like, but nah, for real. I'm literally interested. Exactly. I know my purpose. My purpose is in my name.
And before I started with stocks, how many each one of my family members saying, "Bro, you're delusional." Stocks is like way out of the picture. Only rich people do stocks, and that goes on that foreign mindset.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Where people only think rich people only do stocks. Nah, this is open. Especially we're living in a generation where you can do it straight from your phone, which is fucking fantastic, by the way. Because 25 years ago from today, bro, you had to go to the state house if you wanted to invest. You know what I'm saying? That was when computers just started getting big, and through the 90s, obviously. But, like, that was when computers started getting big. Investing wasn't never this easy. Now we got crypto. I'm only talking about stocks, but crypto's a whole different sector.
Bro.
A lot of success is in the making in crypto, by the way. A lot of success.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm taking time, focusing on stocks, what I can do, so I can transfer to crypto after I got my mindset right and my mentality
Diversify your portfolio?
Yes, sir. You got to diversify. But to be honest, diversify, but not too much. Diversify in 4 or 5 different, like, stocks or different sectors, and to be honest,
at least beginning, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. Once you start to, pick up steam.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got going, you know what I'm saying? You'll know what to do in that situation because it's working out, and you'll find out. But the only way you'll find out is if you go through it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's-
Someone.
Oh, my bad.
No, go ahead.
Cut your wisdom, but like that's crazy what you said about your family, and like, hey, that's just for the rich. Like, what are you doing? Like, you delusional. Like, what did Kanye West say about if I'm running down the freeway in some short shorts and a headband, I'm crazy.
Yeah.
But if I was 100 people behind me, it's a marathon. So it's only a matter of time before they realize, oh snap, bro, what he was talking about is real.
Exactly. It's because they don't see. They hasn't seen it paid off yet. You know,
Yeah.
mentally for me,
Yeah.
it has paid off.
Yeah.
Mentally, it's been paying off.
Yeah, you already
Obviously,
see it.
you
You're
know,
already there.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm already seeing the progress. But you know, personally, from like financial wise, it's not paying off. But you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, as a man, it's your job to show the it's your job to show or paint them the vision.
No, 100%.
And which no, I'm not to cut you off because I know you have to. We're gonna have to wrap up soon here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like, I'm glad the conversation steered towards this topic because we're gonna do like some rapid fire questions. You know, new segment in the podcast. You feel me? Which is, so top 3 stocks you recommend investing in. Go.
Top 3 stocks. Okay, that's it's a big say because right now we're living in
Just top 3. Your top 3 that you recommend.
top 3. First one, Wish.
Wish?
Oh.
Wish.
Ooh, so you're saying invest in Wish, like
Yeah, Wish is I feel like Wish is a pretty solid bet.
Yeah, so Wish is actually, it's gone down like 98% in the last 2 years, which is crazy to even say because
98%.
at one point it was worth like $12 billion. 12 billion. Now it's only worth
billion.
What you want to guess how much it's worth now? Dog, like 150 mil, maybe. I think like 200 million. Think about that market cap decrease. The money vanished. What do you think? To be honest, and that's a great company because the way they're doing it, they could change their whole concept of their company and become maybe close to Amazon. And you know what I'm saying. To be honest, I see that vision.
Really?
100%.
Like what? I mean, how can you can still see the vision after
right.
such a loss that they've taken?
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's what I'm. So in 2008, this is why I'm really big on this stock too. Okay, this is just like this is obviously a different stock, but Tesla, Elon Musk.
Oh, of course.
In 2008, he was on the verge of bankruptcy.
Mm.
The government came and helped him out, and that's actually why he got on top. Stocks, companies can go through a whole down year of 5 years, 10 years. To be honest, I've seen a lot of great things happen to companies that were losing a lot of money.
Mm.
And on my end, to be honest, that's when I made the most money. On my end, but it's obviously a risk. You're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? You can go and invest in an index fund, make 10% per year. You're not gonna see the real results until like 30 years, obviously. But you take a big risk. Like I said, I'm not no financial advisor, but this personally, that's what I recommend because, in my eyes, it's a great company. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone has it yet on their phone, and they can really change their company, and I can really see it.
Have you? Okay, let me ask this then. Have you seen or witnessed, or is there proof of concept that they've begun to make the changes for? Because we're going to be putting this out, so we want to steer
100%.
our listeners.
To be honest, the moment they changed their all their management, to be honest,
so you're saying they need a clean house.
They need a clean house, exactly. But to be honest, they're at that stage because they could be on the verge of bankruptcy soon. But to be honest, that's the biggest risk. But that's when you see the most success if they succeed.
Oh, you're saying that because they were valued, at $12 billion, and they all lost all that market cap, that market share. So now there's the investors or the board is going to be calling for new management.
100% in my eyes too. And if they get new management, you'll see a really good sign. You know what I'm saying?
You got Wish, Tesla. What's the
third one?
So this one's going to be an OTC stock. It's more on the penny side. It's called Inzolytics.
What?
Inzolytics. So it's
Spell that for us.
ENZOLYTICS. Inzolytics. Yeah, my fault. I'm still kind of bad with my reading. I haven't been to school in a minute.
You got it on your phone?
Nah, that was just on my mind.
You're getting better with your reading and spelling.
Yeah, 100%. And to be honest, that's actually the stock that put me on the map. You know what I'm saying? So, and to be honest, there's a lot of great long-term. It's a medical stock.
Okay.
But they're in the really beginning stages of becoming a big company.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying? And I actually was in that stock before it was worth $1 million. And you know how much the market cap went up to?
How much?
What?
3 billion.
Oh my god.
3 billion.
That's
Okay.
insane.
So that's actually that was the biggest W I
that's
took.
substantial.
And looking back on that, I actually sold too early. So.
Oh wow.
But no, I made
You still
I
got
made
your
great.
bag.
Yeah, I made great. So I can't be funky about it. But what I did, I
Okay.
reinvested my money into another stock, and bought a percentage of that company.
Oh snap.
You know what I'm saying? So
like now you a holder.
I'm yes.
Like you a holder.
I'm over actually 10% holder in a company.
That's
Yeah, it's crazy.
Technically, it's publicly traded, but technically, it's not. If that makes sense, because it's OTC.
It must have been really small, right?
Yes, it was worth about a decent amount. Yeah, it was okay. It's worth a decent amount, but it has lost value, and I'm going through the beginning stages of that. But if they drop files, to be honest, I'll see a lot of improvement. You know what I'm saying? So it's, to be honest, there could be a chance of me one day being on the board because I own 10% of a public traded company. To be honest,
that's freaking tight.
And the whole reason why I bought it, because it has, so especially with OTCs, it's unregulated as heck. So like they can change companies. So like because of the ticker symbol, another company might like it and buy it out. They could be a huge company, and that's what happened with Inzolytics. When I bought it, it was 0.000, I think 4. You're talking about thousandth of a penny. I actually went on this in the last podcast last year, but you know what I'm saying? What happened was they did a reverse merger. A company that was worth $150 million bought out this company that was worth less than $1 million. So what do you think is going to happen?
Yeah,
Where's that money going to come to? And then the stock exploded. And you know what I'm saying? I was one of the first investors in that company, to be honest. Ooh. And coming from then, I got shit from my brothers, family, boom, boom, boom. And then when they all seen it happen, what happened? You know what I'm saying? It's You see different change of hands, but that's why I'm a big say on you got to keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? You go through failures. Before that, I lost 40,000. You know what I'm saying? At 18 years old. Yes. Mentally, you got to be mentally prepared for all this type of stuff that will come with a level of success where you want to go, and it's
this boy's going places, boy.
And trust me, man. I might have said like a little bit too much, but there's a lot more I could say too that I've been in. I've been in. You know what I'm saying? I like.
Nah, you don't got to. Right
exactly, but yeah, exactly my point. And it's having that at a young age, and learning from that, and losing it all. You learn way too much.
Yeah, you learn fast, boy.
Yeah, and that's to be honest, I'm grateful for all of it because it's building me into who I am today.
Exactly. You have to bump your head, man. That's okay.
And hopefully next time when I come back, bro, my businesses will be popping off, and I'll hopefully be on some other stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's even from like right now from last year, like financially, nothing has really changed. Mentally though, I'm doing a whole bunch of different stuff, and I'm putting myself of where I need to go, but hopefully it'll pay off soon, and that's the goal.
Right on, man.
Because I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I'm great financially, because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Because that's to be a coward only lies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I appreciate you being real like that. You feel me? So you know what I mean? Because we are putting this out, and we are listeners to be like, well, then who is this guy
exactly.
To tell me if he's lost his money? But the reason why I wanted to interview you again, because is your story is just so interesting, and I just can't wait to see your growth, because I see all that potential in you, and I've seen what you've been doing as well too, and I do see like there's been a change in your character. So when actually. You finally make it. Hey, don't forget us. You know what I mean?
100%. That's what I'm saying.
Right there with you.
Yeah, you feel me?
Like, yo.
And that's what I'm saying. If
I'm going, stuff, I'm on my shit.
If I'm moving up, what do you think the people around me are doing? You know what I'm saying? They all moving up too.
Exactly.
And it's not just because I'm putting them on. It's because, like I said,
they got their own shit.
They got their own shit. They working on too. And like I said, you're around who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like what you're around is what you're gonna make you turn into. Part of why I'm doing this because of the people around me. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we're even talking about this today is making me go harder. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Likewise.
So
I can't wait.
100%. And even with you guys, like you guys been working on music. You know what I'm saying? What do you think of you think it's just gonna fail? No.
Nah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's you gotta stick to it, and it's gonna come. It's gonna come, and you guys got a nice setup going on.
I appreciate you.
You can really do a lot of things, man. To be honest.
For sure.
Thank you. So which leads me to my next question for you. Just one crypto. Recommend one crypto, just one. Just one crypto that you recommend.
One crypto.
Yeah, one cryptocurrency.
I'll probably go with Cardano.
Cardano?
Mm-hmm. It has dropped a lot too, but it's catching back up a little bit.
I keep hearing about this joint called like Xenia or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's apparently it's about to go crazy.
Yeah, but to be honest, well, like crypto, there's a whole like it's so unregulated.
Mm-hmm.
So you could really pop off tomorrow. Like that's what I'm saying with crypto. I'm not gonna really say I have a best one because I'm not really educated about it. But Cardano is one I've been looking at even from a few years back.
Mm-hmm.
It has exploded, but there's so much money to be made in crypto.
I'll say mine would be
you know
go
what
ahead.
I'm
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No. I was gonna say I didn't mean to cut you off. I apologize. That's something I am working on.
Hey, bro, don't even stress, bro.
Ethereum. That's what I've been looking at.
Ethereum is a good one to stick behind because they're like that.
It's always gonna go up. I feel like.
They're like the S&P 500 of the crypto.
Yeah, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're like top two for real.
Also XRP. I don't know if you heard about that one, but
XRP too. Yes,
I heard about XRP,
Mm-hmm.
but I gotta do my research. Like
but once blockchain. So blockchain is the whole system that crypto runs on.
Right.
And that's actually part of the company I invested in.
Oh shit.
So that's what I'm saying. So like. It's a whole scenario I can't really get in on because it's
something that'll never
you know what I'm
fail.
saying?
Like,
and exactly
that's like a safe bet for real.
And if crypto pops off, I'm gonna be well off too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm investing in that type of thing. And once you learn about blockchain, the whole system of crypto, it gets in far more than crypto. And to be honest, that's when artificial intelligence comes in, and they're gonna be using the blockchain. To be honest, it's a whole bunch of stuff to go on with it, but this is a whole new technology, and it's way bigger than crypto. That's what I'm saying. With crypto, you don't really know. It's way beyond what we even think, to be honest.
Wow. I'm already knowing. Yeah, bro.
So, so just to wrap up here, just because we are coming to the end. What did you like about the podcast? And what do you recommend we change or improve on? Because we're always about growth and getting better, because we presenting a better listening experience for our listeners, and positive experience for our guests as well, our co-hosts, our guest co-hosts.
Yeah, 100%. So to be honest, I'm no one to say on what you can and can't do, but in my opinion, with the best advice I would give is to be honest, man. We're living in an unfair world. You got to keep focusing on yourself. It's all about you. We're all living in our own world. And to be honest, you got to build yourself better every day. Wake up with a mindset of building who you are from yesterday, building better. And everything else is out of the picture, man. It's just, like I said, you got to look at yourself in the mirror and see what the heck you can do to change. Because to be honest, 99% of us are not in great shoes, and we you know what I'm saying, it's all on us to change our environment and the way we live. And
major. It's okay to be selfish, y'all.
It is.
Okay.
It is 100%.
Like, it has such a negative connotation.
Selfish,
exactly. Yeah. But being selfish is what's going to really, like, put you on top. Now, that doesn't mean, like,
neglect
be narcissistic. Okay. Exactly. There's a difference. All right. But it's okay to put yourself first.
And we're not limiting your mindset, too.
Oh, yeah.
Limiting beliefs.
100%, because everything can change by a walk to the park.
Okay.
Oh yeah, bro.
You can have a connection. You can see the love of your life. You can meet a billionaire that puts you on. Really, anything can happen. And to be honest, we're living in a world that is full of uncertainty. So like, you gotta go out and get it. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, man. All right, appreciate that. Yeah, man. So, and because I like that. You feel me? So at first I was like, that's a bit nihilistic and dark, just to say focus on yourself. But I think you're saying be more selfish in the sense of for yourself. Be selfish for yourself in the sense that you can be there to share, to bring up your community, and be there to share for your family as well.
100%. So like I said, without you can't help no one else. Yeah. If you're not helping out yourself, and you know what I'm saying, and I've seen it many times, cause like,
man, I've been there many times, bro.
And it's not like you're losing people, it's like people are losing you.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Because like there'll be some days where you don't even know if you like you can even be like there for your friends. You know what I'm saying? And you just look back on yourself like, damn, I messed up. What can I do to build my friendship better, to build myself better, to build, like I said, building the environment better? And that's what it's all about. Having people beside you to help you grow, not to set you back and be envious and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
It could be your own family. It could be the person right next to you. You know what I'm saying? We never know until you go through those steps and you start learning about yourself, you know?
All right. Yeah, bad.
Definitely,
Okay.
man. Hey,
Yeah.
man, I want to just really,
That's Neji.
I really want
That's
to.
Neji. That's our new co-host.
Our mascot.
Yeah, our mascot.
I really want to take the time to like really just like let you know, bro. Like I really appreciate you, man.
Hey, for sure.
I appreciate you. Not just like being a business owner, but being at a young age with this mindset, man. Like I wish I had been like that when I was your age. You feel me? And I really think it's a beautiful thing, man. And I just want to encourage you, bro. Like don't stop for nothing.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Keep going, bro, because you're on the right track. And by the time you're my age, you're gonna be in a much higher place.
That's the goal, man. And I'm trying to be on top of the game. And to be honest, I'm not gonna say I see myself somewhere in 5 years because I can be on a whole different type of thing that I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
All I for sure know is your mindset has to be great, man. Everything is mental nowadays. To be honest, if you don't have your mental in order, you're messed up.
So how do you get your mental in order?
It's about focusing on yourself, man. Going to the gym. To be honest, going to the gym 100%.
Work out, man.
Work out.
Take care
To
of
be
that
honest,
body.
you know, and I even have trouble with that. Even when I'm slacking too much, I look at myself in the mirror like, yo, like, what the heck are you doing? I'm getting my man titties back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be disrespectful to yourself too. So, you know what I'm saying? You can learn from that. And to be honest, the one best thing I had growing up too is I was a fat kid.
Me too.
So
yeah,
people tell me I was fat and stuff. That helped me so much.
Yeah, it's encouragement for real.
Encouragement.
Like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get my shit together.
Exactly.
You know, but like to capitalize on what you was just saying, like, yo, like it starts with your body. You take care of your body, then you'll take care of your mind. And once you're in control and the master of your mind, that is when you can control reality, the reality around you.
100%.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Those were beautiful points, man. Definitely hitting on all the keys. Can't wait to have you back, broski.
Hey, for sure. Let's give it a round of applause because that was great.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, all right. The final question, you feel me?
Well, you got to. It's already past the time. You know what I'm saying?
It's cool. I can get the final question.
All right, good.
All right, this is I know we keep it.
Yeah, I know. It's cool, though.
But no, I already asked it, but I had to reword it. So, what did you like about the podcast and what do you recommend us improve? What do you recommend us to do to improve the podcast experience?
You just asked that?
No, yeah, I did, but he more answered I think he answered in a way
said
like,
be honest. Just continue being honest.
Well,
Yeah.
no, to be honest, how I see it, you guys are on the right track. But it's the level of marketing. You gotta market.
This is what
you gotta market your videos different.
Oh yeah.
Because if what you've been doing obviously hasn't been working out to the way you want it, I'm not gonna say it hasn't been working out because maybe you're already going to more viewers. I haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, the way we're living in a different level of marketing. You can literally go on TikTok, say it's one word from your podcast, and it can pop off, and you can have millions of views tomorrow. So it's really a level of marketing, the way you put it out.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? If I was you, hire people to market. Maybe if you don't know how to market,
We're not there, yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. Maybe you are, and you just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And maybe, bro, think about you can pay a 16-year-old kid $10 an hour, 15, 20, whatever you want to pay him. He might have greater skills than you than marketing, and you'll never know until you have that opportunity in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what you needed. You know, and to be honest,
My boy.
Nah, for sure, bro. And it's all about marketing, to be honest. And it's
All right.
people around you to have skills that maybe you don't have. I know with me, I'm bad with technology, with talking. You know what I'm saying? Like talking on camera and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I am getting better. I'm 100%. I'm not theory. I am. You know. But yeah, but maybe if I had a kid, even cold calling, wholesaling real estate for me. Maybe I need that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I got to look at different ways on how I'm doing stuff too, you know? But on that end, for sure, marketing. It's, bro, if you get the marketing right, you can literally pop off.
Yeah, I'm
really,
writing down the notes right now.
Really soon. Yeah. You know, what the Fresh and Fit podcast, you think they wasn't popping off 3 years ago? They wasn't popping off 2 years ago. They started popping off because they got people on there who were already popped off. The moment they got Andrew Tate on their podcast, that's when they popped off. You know what I'm saying? Or they're talking reckless and they're talking, you know what I'm saying? We're living in a whole different generation too, where you can say some BS, you know, pop off, but you know, that's not my way of going, you know, getting fame, obviously. But you can really say some really good stuff. You know, I'm talking about some stuff people never heard before, but you got to make it interesting too. Yeah. It's about making it different, having your own type of style. The marketing has to be there. You know, if you have 5 or 6 different people putting out videos for you, what do you think that's going to do to your numbers? It's only going to put them up, you know? Yeah. But on that end, just keep going. You guys are on the right path, too. It's not like you guys are slacking. You know what I'm saying? We're all making mistakes because that's part of the process. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's about, you can't really change what's yesterday. Exactly. You can change what the heck is right now, bro.
What'd you learn?
Do something different.
Do better, okay? So, with that being said, hey, stay safe.
Stay dangerous and stay reckless.
Yes, sir. Start investing.